In this video, you're going to learn how to build a very simple but powerful web application using Python, PostgreSQL, and Streamlit. We'll create a notes app from scratch, connect it to a database, and interact with it through a web interface. First of all, let's start with the database. Before writing any Python code, we need a place to store our data. I'm creating a table called Notes. This table will have an ID column, a title, a content field, and a timestamp that automatically stores when the note is created. Once this table is created, our database side is ready to go. Now let's move on to the Python part. Before we write any code, we need to install a few required modules. You can easily do this using pip. After installing them, we're ready to connect Python to our PostgreSQL database. Here, I'm creating a database connection file called db.py. In this file, we define our database credentials such as the username, password, host, port, and database name. Then we create a database engine using SQLAlchemy. This engine is what allows our application to communicate with PostgreSQL. Think of it as the bridge between Python and the database. With the database connection ready, let's switch to the main application file, app.py. This is where Streamlit comes into play. First, we import Streamlit itself, pandas for working with tabular data, SQLAlchemy tools for queries, and of course the database engine we just created. Then we configure the page by setting a title and an icon and display a main heading on the page. At this point, our Streamlit app already has a visible interface. Now let's focus on the part where users can add a new note. We create a subheading that says Add New Note. Below that, we add a text input for the title and a text area for the content. These inputs allow users to type information directly into the web page. Whatever the user types here will later be sent to the database. Before continuing, let's run the application and see what we have so far. By using the Streamlit run command, we can start the web application. Once it's running, we can open it in the browser and see our inputs on the screen. At this stage, we can type text, but nothing is saved yet. Now let's continue and make the save button actually work. When the user clicks the button, we first check if a title was entered. If it is, we open a database transaction and insert the title and content into the notes table. If the title is empty, we show a warning message instead. After a successful save, we display a friendly success message on the screen. Next, we move on to listing the saved notes. We add another subheading and prepare a query that fetches all notes from the database, ordered by creation date. Using pandas, we read the result of this query into a data frame and display it as a table on the web page. Now let's restart the server so the changes take effect. The button is now visible on the web page. I enter a title and some content, click the save button, and just like that, the note is stored in the database. At the same time, it appears immediately in the table below. Let's add another title and content. I click the button again and the new note is added as well. Let's try one more time. As you can see, the notes are being saved successfully and the table updates instantly. Even if you've never used Streamlit before, it's incredibly easy to get started. On this channel, you'll find many playlists in the courses section, and there's also a dedicated Streamlit course you can follow step by step. If you want to support us and keep learning together, you can join the channel and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and let's keep building.